Hey YouTubers, what's up? Yeah, it's me, Phil Lamar, with this segment of the Would-Be Chef. Of course, I eventually have to get a smock. I'm always kind of wearing some of my own clothes. It's just cooking anyways, right? So that's what we're doing. Today, I'm going to be doing something I'm not really trying to share with kids because I love this animal. I actually had a lot of them as pets. But I'm actually going to be doing a homemade rabbit stew. This is the first time I've ever made a rabbit stew. So hold on, I'm going to show you my way that I do this. And again, if you see this video, please leave comments on how I can make it better or the way that you do it, alright? Hold on, I'll be right back and show you how we're going to make this happen. Alright guys, so here we are. I've actually already broke my rabbit down. I've already boiled them down into a meat with water, of course, and other ingredients that I've put in. Just some chili powder, a little bit of paprika, some red peppers, a tad bit of salt, and some garlic seasoning. However, you can put any flavors that you like in, depending on how you want your soup to come out. And of course, I use a high pressure cooker pot that actually breaks the meat down much better. That's the first source that I'm using right there, okay? So meat's already cooked down and ready to go. Hold on, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Hey guys, sorry about the pause, but alright, so here we are. What I'm actually going to be adding to this is some celery. As much celery as you like. I'm going to be using a white radish, which is not as strong as a red radish, but the flavor actually comes out good. My mom really loves to use white radish in greens. If you guys ever do greens, wow. Let me tell you how awesome that turns out. We're also going to be using some red potatoes. In this round, I'm going to be using some mini red potatoes. I'm actually going to be cutting those down to probably about half-inch chunks, quarter-inch to half-inch chunks. And of course, some peeled white onion. This is also going in. I don't actually like using the carrots. I mean, I don't know. I don't really like boiled carrots, but yeah, for a stew, you can always use carrots. Don't forget to, if you're going to try to thicken it up, my potatoes are actually going to probably thicken the stew up more than anything. However, I did use some sage to actually try and make the broth a little bit thicker. So, let me get this all chopped up and add to the pot. And show you our next step. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright guys, sorry about the pause, but here we are. We're right back. So these are all my vegetables cut up. Over here is going to be the sleeves of white onion. Right here is going to be my, oh my god, I forgot what I'm using. Dear Christ. Radish. It's going to be my white radish. Over here are my red potatoes, which are cut up in nice chunks. And of course, celery. This is also covered and slightly peppered because already in my soup broth, I've already added garlic, salt, and a little bit of sea salt and other flavors. You don't want to add too much of this because you don't want everything to come out salty. Remember, a stew is anything you can actually put together in a pot and combined any type of broth that you want to make it in. Mine just happens to be rabbit today. Again, I didn't show the whole rabbit going in for the sake of children and because I like a rabbit. I like a rabbit as a pet. However, again, a stew can be anything you can put together and combine in a pot. We're just going to see how this rabbit stew turns out, alright? So, we're going to add all these ingredients to my pot, get it going on, and I'm going to show you the finished product, alright? We'll be back soon. Alright guys, so at this point, I've taken my rabbit out of my broth. Because I want to keep nice chunks of meat in there with a strainer spoon. This is about a pound of rabbit, so you can actually be using like a pound of chicken or some steak or whatever you want to put inside of this. Okay, remember a stew is basically anything you want to combine in a pot with flavor. Back in the ancient times, they pretty much used any type of herb and or meat or vegetable they could actually find, blend it together, and they did well. We just have the updated technology to add different things into it, like other types of poultry and so forth. Anyway, so there's the rabbit all strained out. We're getting ready to put the vegetables in our broth, and we'll show you what's next. Okay, see you in a second. All right, guys, and here we are. There are vegetables in the broth. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at that. Oh man, you should smell this broth too. It smells really good. Alright, so we're going to let this boil down so that the potatoes, celery, the white radish, and the cloves of, or sleeves of white onion soften up. Then we'll add our meat back to it and give it a taste. All right. I'll see you back in a minute. Hey guys, sorry about that, but here we are. This is our finished product. This is actually rabbit stew. Again, I don't really use carrots because I don't really like the taste of boiled carrots, but you guys can use boiled carrots if you like. Yeah, the flavor turned out great. Oh, my stars. This is how my daughter likes it. She likes to add it over rice. Sometimes I do too with red beans and rice. That actually adds a much better texture as well. But the stew, it's absolutely perfect. So, hey, again, this is Phil Lamar with another segment from the Would-Be Chef. Always send likes and comments and let me know what you guys thought about this particular stew, okay? All right, see you next time.